Okay, welcome everyone. Good evening. Thank you for attending this webinar. Please, if you can hear me, type in yes. And Colin can hear me, Ernest can hear me, Abby and Sarah. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but anyway, if you can hear me, just type in yes, and so that I'll be able to know that you are listening. What we're going to cover today, I do every webinar, is placing trades. The reason I place trades at the beginning of every webinar is to invite the welcome. Beginning of every webinar is to help students. Sarah, you're welcome. To help students who are having a challenge of placing trade, and it also helps. I like to always start the webinar with placing trade. So I'm going to give you a refresher with a stock symbol MDU, and we look at our current trades. We look at the SMA system chart, and I had some questions from Colin, from Sarah, from Ernest, and Isaac, which I'm going to answer. And managing your trades, we look at how you manage your trades. So placing trades, you go to optionspay.com/52-week highs. You pick a stock, in this case MDU. You check the SMA system. You check options chain. Check open interest, 100 or more is fine. Choose at the money strike price. Okay, so let me quickly go online and show you, take you through. Wesley, welcome. Okay, so optionspay.com/52-week high. Go to new 52-week highs for US shares. Open that, and you just click on the first link. So I have 189 stocks for new 52-week highs. And there I have it. I have all the stocks I can go through. Okay, so I did a research and I picked a stock which is MDU. So I'm going to just use MDU to go through placing the trades. So I'll go to Options Express, and I can either type it in here and press search on the keyboard, or I can go to codes basic charts. Okay, I prefer typing it in here and then pressing enter on the keyboard. It makes my life easier. And I'll look for the chart on the left hand side, click on charts, and what am I looking for? The SMA system chart, okay, to give me an entry signal. So at the moment the 200 days trending up, which is nice, 23 days trending up, the 8 is trending up, and the last price bar is just above the 8-day SMA, okay, which is excellent. So I'm going to have a look at the options chain. The options chain, what do I look for? I look for at the money, and also I want to stay in the trade between 2 to 3 months. Okay, so we are almost in February, so February, March, April. Okay, so if I choose April, it means I'll exit this trade on the 21st of March. The third Friday of 21st of March. The third Friday of March is 21st of March. Okay, so that's when I'm going to exit this trade, and I'll click on view chain. Okay, at the money strike price is just the last yellow background. So the $30 strike price is we have 116 open interest, and it's going to cost me $2.60 plus my commission. Okay, so we buy the ask and we sell the bid. So what I need to do now is either I open a notepad or write it somewhere on a piece of paper, and the name of the stock MDU, April 2014, 30 call at $2.60. Okay, so this is the information I'll need to go to my virtual account to place the trade. Okay, so let me go to the virtual account and place it. So I go to trade options and type in the ticker symbol for the stock, which is MDU, and I'll look for the option. It's April 14, 30 call, and action is buy to open, and I'm just going to buy one. Okay, and the limits, if you want to get it filled quicker, just use the ask. Okay, just use the ask. Immediately you'll be filled. So I'm just going to use the ask price, the limit. And duration is book till cancelled and preview order. Okay, so it's going to cost me $274.95, including $14.95 commission. Okay, then I'll click on place order, and let's check order status, whether it has been filled or not. So I placed it, MDU. Yep, it's been filled. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's been filled. Okay, so MDU, that's MDU, has been filled. So now I can set my stop limits on MDU. So I go to account positions. I look for MDU, which is okay. So I can go to trade and then set my stop limit on MDU. Okay, so I know MDU at the moment is down -$120, but I'm not concerned because I have 2 months to be in the trade. Okay, it's down -120. So I go to trade, and instead of market, I'll choose stop limits. And my stop, I bought MDU for $2.60. Okay, so I'm saying if it drops down to half of $2.60, I should be close to, which is $1.30. So I put $1.30 here, and my limit, I bought it for $2.60, so I want to make back twice the amount. So 2.6 times 2. So I put 5.2 here, 5.20, and duration is book till cancelled, and then preview order, and sell to close to MDU 14 April 14 30 call at the limit. The stop is 130 and the limit is 520. I'll just go ahead and place order. Okay, and that's all. My order has been filled. Okay, so current trades we're in. Like last week I was up $100, but I didn't close it. I don't know why. Maybe I wanted to see if it was going to go up a bit. But like I always say, anytime you just make $100 profit, just close it out. And last week it was down, I think. Ernest, this is where it's not working. Not to worry, Ernest. I will explain why. Last week it was A was up a week before that $100, and last week it was down about, I think, about $200 and something. But today I think it's up about $45 or $35. Okay, so AZN, I exited this trade last week, 150 profit. BDX exited with a loss, $359.99. BRCD still in the trade. DEPO exited with a 194.72 profit. BP exited with $270.19 loss. Okay, ACA is still in trade. Okay, am I bothered with losing some trades? No, I'm not bothered at all, because that's how the stock market works. As long as you place a trade and you take your profit when you are in gain of $100, sorry, $100 or 20%, you are not waiting. Immediately you go into profit, just get out. Don't wait for the cross. Okay, if you place a trade, for example, you invested $500. Liz, welcome. You invested $500. Immediately you lose 50%. Just get out of the trade. Okay, so I'm not bothered. This happens all the time, and you have to embrace losing. Okay, it's very difficult to accept losing, but this is how the stock market went. If you want to make money, we have to embrace that some trades will not go in our favor. Other trades will compensate for that. Okay, so I'm not bothered, because I'm still in trading A, BRCD, and ACAS. So these three trades can overturn my losses. Okay, so I got a question from Colin, and Colin wanted to ask, he said, when wanting to sell shares, I keep getting an error message as per the attachment. So he attached a screenshot, which is on your screen. It does the same for any I want to share. Okay, and my answer to Colin was, when you have a stop limit order on an option, for example, you've placed your trade and you set your stop and the limit on that option, it will not allow you to sell it until you cancel it. Okay, So how do we cancel it? You go to positions, and from your position you see a red star. It's like a small asterisk next to the option. When you hover your mouse over the red star, a message will pop up. You click the link within the message, and you then be taken to all your positions. Locate the option and click cancel. Okay, after that, go back to positions, and from there you can then go ahead and sell the option. Okay, so let me quickly take you to the Options Express and show you how to do that. Okay, so from Options Express, what Colin was experiencing was he wanted to sell this option. You see there's a small asterisk next to this. So if I want to sell this, if I go to trade, it will not allow me. So let me take you through sell to close. So let me use market. Don't worry, I'm just an example. So preview, but you say unable to enter order because of an existing order. Please check your existing positions and open orders. Okay, so I'll cancel this, and I know it's BRCD. Okay, so I go back to positions, and from the red arrow, sorry, the red star next to it, I'll just put my mouse, hover my mouse on it, and slowly move my mouse to this. It says open order. This is a link. This order, ORDER, is a link. So when I click it, it will take me to the order page. Okay, so I'm looking for BRCD. So all I need to do is from at the far end, I have modify cancel trade. Okay, so I can go ahead and click on cancel, and it will ask me, am I sure I want to cancel this? You're about to cancel a virtual order, are you sure? And then you just go on cancel, and you are not charged any commission for canceling this order. So I'll cancel it, and then go back to my positions again. Okay, go back to account positions, and you see that from BRCD there's no star or asterisk next to the option. So I can go ahead and place my trade, sell to close this time. So I can choose limits, and then let's say 0.92, and then preview. So when I preview, I will not get that error message. So it says sell to close 5 BRCD April 14 9 call. Okay, the limit is 0.92, and then I'll place virtual order. Okay, okay, and Colin also asked another question. He said, I set the stop limits as shown in the second attachment. So he placed the trade and he set the stop limit. Okay, and what happened? The price dropped below my limit price, which I set. So he set the limit to $5.50. Okay, sorry, $5.40 when the bid was $5.50. And he said, I understood that if this happened, the shares will be sold at $5.40, protecting my price, which is right. Okay, when you limit it to $5.40, automatically it should be sold when it hit $5.40. And he said the bid price is now $4.55. So why? How come I set my limit to $5.40 and I wasn't filled, but now the bid is $4.55? Okay. So with the limit order not being filled, okay, this is sometimes due to what we call slippage, okay, which means the difference between the expected price of a trade, so the price that you set and the price the trade actually executes at. So slippage often occurs during periods of high volatility, and also when large orders are executed. So you haven't done anything wrong. It's just the stock market. The broker wasn't quick enough to execute you at the exact price you set because of so many orders coming through. Okay, so if you are not filled at your bid price with your limit order, just close the trade manually. Okay, and that's why it's essential to manage your positions every night before you go to bed, so that you can determine your course of action during the next day's market hours. Okay. You see, when we are trading the stock market, when we are dealing with computers, okay, sometimes computers will automatically execute the trades on our behalf when we set either the stop or the limit. Other times, computers and all these we have glitches. Okay, it might bypass your limit that you set for your trade to be executed at. If that doesn't happen, close it manually. Okay, don't wait for Options Express to close it for you. That's why it's very important that you take this business, you take it you take it seriously. Okay, because it's business, so you manage your business well. Okay. Okay, Vida is asking. Okay, Vida, I will answer your question after this one. Okay, and I also got a question from Sarah. She said on the virtual order status page, when the status indicates failed, what does this mean and what is next? Okay, so my answer was, when an order status says failed, it means your offer has been accepted, whether you bought or sold an option. Okay, so when you buy an option and it gets failed, your next step is to monitor your trade every night before you go to bed. Okay, on the other hand, if you sell an option and you get failed, your next step is to use the exit price to complete your trading diary. So she also went on and asked, how or where do I get the exit price? Okay, so you can get the exit price by going to account and then analysis, and from analysis page you select period and then click go. The period between 1 day, 7 days, 1 month, 3 months, and you look for the price on the STC. So when you see STC, it means sell to close. The column, that's your exit price. So let me quickly take you through the platform of locating your exit price. So from my virtual account, I'll go to account and then I'll go to analysis, and from analysis I have this period. The first one says today. I can change it to yesterday, last 7 days, current month, previous 6 months, year to date, last year, date, range. Okay, and let me use last 7 days, and then I'll just click go. Okay, so when I click go, all my trades that I've closed is here. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for the exit price. So this is the exit price on the STC column. Okay, so STC, sell to close, the column, that's the price, 0.4, that's your exit price, and this is your profit or loss. So you can use this profit or loss to fill your trading diary as well. Okay. Okay, Sarah also asked, does it matter how big or small the strike price should be, as in the open interest, where 100 or higher is good? So she wanted to know, because we choose a higher open interest, and the strike price, if it's big or small, does it really matter? Okay, and how big the strike price is doesn't matter, because we choose at the money. So one option, the at the money strike price might be, let's say, 90. Okay, $90 strike price. Another option at the money strike price might be $20. So it doesn't really matter how big it is, okay, because we just choose at the money strike price, the ATM, the last yellow background. Okay, what matters is the price of the option we are paying for choosing at the money strike price, and this is where you factor in your 2% risk management rule. So if an ATM option costs more than your 2% capital, you just look for another option that falls within your 2% rule. Okay. And another question from I got another question from Ernest, and he said, would you advise that you put a stop and limit on your trade immediately after you enter the trade? Okay, and yes, you just go ahead and place a stop and a limit right after you place a trade, but also remember, because of slippage, it might not go through. So please take this very, very serious and be diligent to monitor your trade and close your trades manually sometimes if it doesn't go through, if your stop limit or your if your stop or limit doesn't go through. Okay. And Ernest also asks, if you have not set the stop limit at the time of purchase, which hours do I use when you come to do it? Is it the one at the time of purchase that you have recorded in your diary, which means the entry price? Okay, so when you are setting your limit after you've placed a trade, you can use the 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Meaning, for example, if you bought your option at $4.20, you just multiply by 2, which gives you $8.40, and this means that you are risking $4.20 and you want to make back $8.40. So let me take you through. This might sound confusing, but it's very, very easy to do. Okay, so from my let me go to positions and show you. So with this, let's say with BRCD, I don't have any stop limit on BRCD. Okay, or let me use IBCP because it's down minus $170. Let me use this. Okay, there's no stop limit. Okay, so I'll just go to trade, and I bought it for $2.20. Okay, so keep that in mind, the price you bought it for. So let me write it down, $2.20, so I remember. So I'll go to trade, and from trade I'll go to stop limit. Okay, and my stop, because I bought it for $2.20. Okay, $2.20. I want to raise just 50%, so divide by 2, meaning is 1.10. Okay, so my limit, I will double what I want to make back. So I bought it for $2.20, so I want to make back $4.40, which is 2 times $2.20. Okay, so I put in here $4.40, and then choose duration, good till cancelled, and preview. And that's how you place the trade after that's how you set your stop limit after you've placed your trade. Okay, and it's also as I set up these limits yesterday because I did not have one on them already, but it does not seem to have been filled except NVAX, which I have just done. I changed the values for A but still not filled. What do you think is wrong? Okay, so when you set a limit and it's not filled, just use either the ask if you are buying or the bid if you are selling. Okay, that way it's going to be filled quicker. And Isaac also asked, he said, I placed a stop limit to my trade DEPO to sell out at a profit, but did not. Rather, it wiped out my total trade. From your experience, what may I have done wrong for stop limits not to go through? Isaac, you didn't do anything wrong. Okay, it's like I explained to Colin, it's due to the slippage. Okay, so when you place a stop limit, there's what we call slippage, which means that you may not be filled at the price you set. So it's important to manually monitor your trades as well as close them out when you're in profit. Okay, slippage, it happens when there's a lot of orders coming through, so they will miss filling you at that limit price or stop price. Okay, and Isaac also said, what's the difference between stop limit and stop, and where can we apply stop alone to cap a trade? And stop limit means you want to cut your losses and take profit from a trade at the same time. Stop means you just want to cut your losses. Okay, and you can't use stop alone to cap profit. Okay, that's what stop limit for. So you use stop to cut losses, and you use stop limit to cut losses and also cap your profit. If you want to use just stop instead of market, change it to stop to cut your losses. Okay, so again, let me quickly show you. Cancel this. Okay, so if I just want to cut my losses to I bought this $2.20. If I just want to limit my losses to 50%, I just use stop, and then I'll just $2.20 divided by 2, which is $1.10, and I just preview. Okay, that's all what stop means. Okay, so let me quickly answer Vida's question, and I'll take questions from anyone. Vida is saying, if the price bar is below moving average 23, what does it mean? Okay, so Vida, which stock are you talking about? Can you give me the symbol so I can check for you? Okay, Vida is asking, is tax deducted from the profit because I exited at a profit of $210, but final analysis showed $180. Okay, so by the 210, remember you are paying commission $14.95 round trip, so $14.95 times 2 is $29.90, almost $30. Okay, so you subtract it from 210, and you end up with $180. Okay, so remember you are paying $30 for buying the option and selling it, so they will deduct $30 from your final pay, from your final profit. So that's why you ended up with $180. Okay, Sarah is asking, how do you close manually? Okay, Sarah, you go to your positions, go to positions, and from position, just click on trade. Okay, you click on trade, and you look at the bid because you are going to sell it. We buy the ask, we sell the bid. So change the market to limit, and just put the bid price, which is 0.89, and then preview, and then place trade. That's all. That's how you close a position. Okay. And Vida is asking, I thought you only pay for the commission. No, yes, Vida. That's the commission you paid. Remember, you pay $14.95 commission when you are buying the option. Okay, and you pay $14.95 commission when you are selling the option. So in total, it's $30 round trip, $30 in and out. Okay, that's the fee you pay. It's not commission. That's the fee you pay for Options Express to use their platform, because they also have staff. They have to pay them. So they are just like a middleman between us, the option buyers, and another person sitting in America or Australia as the option seller. So it's for them. It's similarly when you go to a forex bureau, when you travel and you have pounds in your pocket and you want to exchange for the local currency, that forex bureau will charge you commission. Okay, whenever you want to exchange the money, they charge you commission. So with options, whenever you are buying an option, you will pay $14.95. Whenever you are selling an option, you pay $14.95. So in total, it's almost $30 in total, in and out. So from your profit, you made $210 in profit. Okay, so if they deducted $30 from 210, your profit came down to 180, meaning you pay $30 in commission. That's why you were paid $180. Okay, you're welcome. Ernest is asking, is it possible to buy the same option twice, say on different days? I did that and I seem to have lost the new one. It's not a good idea to buy two options at the same time. If you want to buy two options at the same time, you rather buy, let's say, two or more contracts on the same option instead of buying them separately. Because when you buy them separately, remember, you are paying $30 round trip on each one. So the two of them, you pay $60 on the same option, which is not advisable. But if you bought, let's say, two contracts, you are only paying $30. Okay, so it's not advisable. Just buy one option per share. Okay, Ernest, you're welcome. I wanted to get feedback from students. If you think how we run the seminar and how you are learning is very, very good, you understand everything. I mean, placing a trade, having a look at the SMA exit signal, the cross between an 8 and a 23, monitoring your trade. If you think you're able to do it on your own, please type in yes on the left hand side. So next time I'm on the webinar, I know exactly what to address. Wesley is saying yes. Thank you very much. Excellent. So the only thing, Isaac from London says, please, what's the difference between open interest and delta on an option chain? Okay, Colin, well, thank you very much. You understand. Yeah, Sarah saying a little bit, that's fine. Vida also saying yes, she understands. And Abby, okay, Abby, I'll answer your question in a bit. Isaac saying yes. Excellent. Well done, guys. So now what I want you to take to take it seriously is to how you manage your trades. Okay, so now you know how to open a trade, where to look for the open interest, the charts, the signals, the entry, the exit. So now it's up to you how you monitor and manage your trades. That's where we make the money. So for example, like I was telling you last week, I was up on $100 and I didn't close it, and now it's down $25. Okay, so this is where we say we are human beings. Sometimes we let greed come in. Okay, but when we stick to our rules, if we make $100 profit, we are out. Okay, that will be perfect. Excellent. That's fine. Um, okay, let me answer Isaac. Isaac is saying, what's the difference between open interest and delta and an option? Okay, so let me quickly go to the options chain. Okay, so Isaac is asking the open interest. Open interest, how many people are interested to buy the option from you when you are ready to sell it? Okay, and delta, don't worry about delta. There are so many um, 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 tabs at the top. Okay, none of them concerns us because the strategy we are using, we are only interested in open interest. Okay, so wherever you see CHG, volume, action, don't worry. The only thing we are considering is open interest, the bid and the ask when we are buying or selling. Okay, and because we are dealing with call option, we just use the call option to our left of our options chain. Okay, so don't worry about delta. And Abby asks, what is your view of putting a stop limit to say only 25% loss? Yes, Abby, why not? Why not? Instead of risking 50%, 25%, of course, why not? Okay, 20% is fine, 25% is fine. See, when it comes to trading, is how you manage your risk. And if you are comfortable risking 50% on a trade like I am, you are welcome to risk 50%, but no more. If you are comfortable risking 25% on a trade, Abby, you're welcome to risk less than 50%, 25%, 30 to sometimes 20%, but depending on your goal. Okay. And Ernest asks, can you add contrast to an existing trade option? No, you can't. You can't add contrast. So before you buy the option, you determine how many contracts you're going to buy. Okay, before you buy, so you can't add contract. Abby, you're welcome. And Vida's asking, the last price bar for ETFC is below moving average 23. Please explain. Okay, excellent. So the symbol is ETFC. Let me quickly have a look for you. ETFC. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay, so so the last Vida is asking, what's the meaning of the last price bar being below the 23? It means, you see, all these price bars when they are on top of the 8-day moving average, okay, those are the price level where you are going to buy them at. So for example, if you entered here where my mouse is, if you entered here and now the price is down here, it means you've lost value on your option, meaning you've lost money, which is paper loss because you haven't closed the trade yet. Okay, so with this, because there's no confirmed cross between the 8 and the 23, I will then go and look at my ETFC and see if I'm down 50%, then I'll close the trade immediately. So I'll not even wait for the 8 and the 23 to cross. I'll just close it immediately. Okay, so let's go to my positions and have a look at where I'm down. Okay, so ETFC, I bought it for $1.67. okay, and I bought 2 contracts, so 1.67 divided by 2, okay, is 0.835 times 200. I bought 200. I bought 2 contracts, so 200. So it means if my at the moment is down minus $88, okay, so it means if I'm down 100 minus $167, then I'll close this trade. But because I am not down minus $167, I will still stay in the trade, but because I haven't gotten a confirmed cross between the 8 and the 23, okay. But if you are not comfortable, like Abby asked, you can just risk 20%. So if you work out and 20% is $88, you just get out of this trade immediately. Okay. Vida, I hope I explained your question. Okay. Ernest is asking, what does it mean when the bar is red? Okay, Ernest, you mean the price bars on top of the 8 and the 23. Brother, you're welcome. Um, and okay, that's fine. Okay, so Ernest is asking, what does it mean when these bars are red? Okay, you see, we have some red bars, we have some green bars. Okay, so when the bars are red, it means the option or the stock fell down in value. Okay, it fell down in value. When they are green, it means it went up in value. That's all. Okay, so red means fell down in value, green means went up in value. Okay, excellent. Okay, so now I will encourage you to place more trades, because the thing is, at least place 10 trades, 10 trades, and monitor that trades. Okay, and remember, we're just aiming for 5% on our money every month. Okay, so 5% of 25,000, we started with $25,000 times 0.05. Okay, we just aiming for $1,250 on our money. So if you, for example, you started with $10,000, it means you are aiming for $500. Okay, but because we started with $25,000, this is how much. So every month, trading diary, you can write on top, this month my target is to make 1,250 based on 5% of $25,000. So immediately you reach that goal, you just close all your positions and wait till the next month, because when you make your 5% and you overtrade, you lose all the money. Okay, that's how it works. And you've really um, made progress in terms of making money, and then losing it back to the market is not, it's not good at all. Okay, so 5% every month, we want to make 5%. If even if you don't make 5%, you make 3%, it's fine, because you are learning. Okay, and learn how to take profits quickly. Okay, instead of waiting to make more gains. Okay, it's better to take the profit. Look at the SMA chart again. If you have a good entry, you enter the same trade again. The thing is, we are not trying to 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 see who's going to make the most money. Okay, we are only trying to see who is going to be a better trader. So once you become a better trader, the money will automatically flow. A better trader means how you manage your positions, okay, and how you manage your risk, and taking profits if you've made a gain, sticking with your trading plan. Okay, it's very important that you stick with your trading plan, and then also filling out your trading diary. Okay, also one of the key to successful trading is filling out your trading diary. Okay, so our next step is to monitor our current trades and look for exit signal. And please try and place 10, 15, 20 trades. Okay, and monitor those trades. Okay, for our next webinar next week. So next webinar will be the 6th of February. We'll look at our current trades and any questions you might have. Okay, so I'm going to open the floor for questions to come in if you have any question before I round up. Okay, Wesley is saying, how do you tailor your plan according to the individual performance of the individual contracts or predicted performances? Brother, you're welcome. Okay, so Wesley, when you say how do you tailor your plan, do you mean you're trading your trading plan, or okay? So how do you tailor your trading plan according to individual performance of the individual contract? Okay, so for example, let's say I'm going to place a trade for MDU. Okay, so my trading plan will be, let me load this up. Hold on a second. Okay, let me get the trading plan up. So, okay, yeah. Okay, Wesley. So let's say you are going to tailor your trading plan to a stock MDU. Okay, so you start with I'm going into this trade because I want to make a profit on MDU going up in value. So you change the ETF or the stock. So you put MDU going up in value. I will only risk 2% of my trading capital on MDU. My profit target is $100 on MDU. Okay, so this is what you need to use to tailor individual stock or options. So $100 on MDU. Okay, and I'll exit MDU. So I'll exit MDU when I reach my profit target, or when there's a cross between the 8 and the 23-day SMA. Okay. Okay. Wesley is asking, if there looks like an opportunity to make more than 100, then would you consider to adjust your plan to the individual contract? Um, Wesley, a trading plan is something that you set in stone. You set in stone initially. So, okay, or less for that matter. So, for example, if you don't stick with your trading plan and you keep on changing your mind, um, it's not going to help you in the long run. Okay, the reason we say stick with the trading plans, you are developing discipline. Okay, you are developing discipline. um, you are not somebody who writes down, I want to make $100 profit, and then you think, oh, it's going to go up, let me wait till tomorrow. When I make 150, then I'll close out. Oh, I'm losing, let's say 20%, let me wait. When I lose 50%, I'll close out. No. So you stick with the plan that you have written. So if you look at the chart and you think, okay, this is going to go up a lot, set your trading plan accordingly and follow your trading plan without changing the figures or changing your trading plan when you think, okay, it might go up. Like, remember I said A was up over $100 last week. I think it was up $100 or over, just over $100. Okay, and I didn't close it, and now it's down up to, let me show you, $25. So imagine now, even if I close this trade, I'll be in -$5 loss, because I have to pay $30 commission, and this is not even enough to cover my commission alone. So imagine if I close the trade at $100, I would have banked $70, which is perfect, making $70 on one trade in just a few hours of sitting in front of the computer. Okay, so I wouldn't change my trading plan. So must be always be 100, or could be 100. You okay? Excellent. Must it always be 100, or it could be 150? You made 190 on some of your apps. Yes, Wesley. You see, you can set your trading plan to the 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Okay, this is not set in stone. The $100 I use is $100 is for people. You see, you can make $100 quicker than waiting to make $500, and then you might be wiped out. So the reason I set $100 for people to learn how to close their trade and use their analysis, their exit price to fill out their trading diary. So if for example I tell people to wait until they make $300 or $400 or $500, it's going to take a long time for them to close their trade, fill out their trading diary. So the $100 is just for beginner traders to at least learn how to see that they've made profit on a trade, learn how to close their trade, and use their analysis to fill out their trading diary. Okay, I hope that's clear. So you can modify the $100. It shouldn't always be $100. You can go 150, 200, or 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So if, let's say, you bought an option for $2.60, okay, so $2.60, and you are risking $2.60, so you want to make double, so you multiply by 2, so you want to make $5.20, meaning you want to make $520 back. So if you make $520, you close your trade. Okay, so you don't always have to be use $100. Okay, Wesley is asking, is there a skill that will develop to determine this amount? Yes, yes. You will. You see, the more you trade, the more you find that you are comfortable. Let's say you start making $100 easily. Okay, then you can move up your take profit to, let's say, $200, and it's a skill. You see, all these figures that I'm giving you, the $100 to let's say close out a trade, it is not taught. Okay, I cannot teach you to close your trade at $300 profit, $150 profit, $100 profit, but the $100 is for people to at least have a start to learning how to close trades. So as you go along, you are going to develop a skill that you will know that, look, I'm spending, let's say, $2.20 on a trade. I want to make back $4.40, or I want to make back half of $2.20 on top of my $2.20. Okay, so it's a skill that you develop over time, and because you just started, now you are learning all these skills. You develop all these skills over some time. When you know the system, when you know how to trade from the platform, when you are confident placing a trade, closing a trade, filling out your trading diary. Okay, so it's a skill that you are going to learn. This I cannot teach. I can't teach the skill. The only advice I can give you is just start off slowly. You make $100 profit, close it out. If you think $100 is not good enough for you, you can scale it up to $150, $200. Okay, is that okay? Okay, I understand. It develops your instinct. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It does. And it's something that it comes from within you. You are good. This is not you can't develop it from external sources. You need to develop from inside, because we are dealing with money, and money is an emotional thing. We attach emotions to money, so it's something you develop over time. And trust me, you are on the right track. You are making progress. Believe me, you are making progress. So keep up the good work. You are not doing anything wrong. And whatever you are experiencing, whether it's losses or profits, that's how the game is. And you have to develop an understanding that you win some, you lose some. The stock market doesn't owe us anything. We are just grateful that we have a system that you can tap into. With small amount of money, you can also make a return. So we are just grateful for that. Okay, so you're going to develop all these things over time. Thank you for your encouragement. Yes. Believe me, that's how it works. Some days you feel like you are quitting because you lose 6 trades in a row. Okay, you lose 7 trades in a row, you lose 8 trades in a row. Doesn't mean we should quit. No. When we go to college, when we go to university, we do exams and we fail. Doesn't mean we have to pack our bags and go home because we failed one exam. No, you go back to your drawing board. That's why I said your trading diary is a roadmap for you. It will help you see what you did wrong and what you did right. So from your trading diary, when you fill out your trading diary, it's going to help you over a long period of time, because when you come to trading and you look at some of the losses you've made, you realize that why didn't I close this trade early? Maybe let's say $150 down. So you are going to learn this over time. Okay, so stay encouraged. Don't give up. Okay, don't give up. You are just on the right track. You are just you just need dedication and commitment to take this, because you came to the seminar, you sat with me for 2 days. It's something that is going to change your life if you stay committed. Okay, so you're welcome, and I'm open to any question, whether through email, Skype, phone call. So give me a buzz anytime you feel discouraged, or anytime you think something is not going right, please. Yeah. Okay, thank you all. Thank you very, very, very much. It's almost 9 o'clock, 3 minutes to 9. So I'd like to round up and say a big thank you to everyone who was able to make it. So once again, thank you very, very, very much for attending this webinar. Have a blessed evening. Okay, what's it say? Sleep well after. Okay, Wesley, same to you, please. My regards to your wife and um, Ernest. Thank you very much. Abby, thank you for attending. Colin, thank you. Isaac, well, thank you very much. Liz, thank you very much. Sarah, Vida, and Wesley. Oh, thank you very very much. Okay, thank you, Daniel. You're welcome, Colin. Good night, everyone. Stay blessed and be happy. Anything that happens in life, it happens for a reason. Always find the light within the darkness. There's always a small bit of light within anything that goes bad in your life. Look for that light, and that light will can outshine the darkness. Okay. So night night, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.